background check. See, you known for getting your background check. Be up front and don't front. You ain't checked the nigga in my background yet. When the pressure on is he gon' back down, yes. I will close fist, backhand your biggest rap fan. But I ain't selfish, nigga. You gon' get slapped round next. You hear that click clack? Get used to that sound, Rex. I'm like a procrastinating pimp ever since I picked up this pistol. I ain't put my Mac down yet.
And judging by your swag and your style, it seems like you wanna be blacker, but you can't cause I'm blacker than you. I battled a lot of niggas that's whacker, but never battled nobody whacker than you. Shit, you wanna be disaster, the king of the dot would rather give me a battle with disaster than you. And now it's a rapper, cause in this battle I'ma just prove I'm a better rapper than you.
Don't get afraid to laugh, y'all. Frankly, this shit's funny. Remember she said she beat bitches like cake batter? She the one that left Lumpy. So big bro Sway, where you at? We established in round one that you ain't teach her how to write. But nigga, you got a black belt. You couldn't teach her how to fight.
Exactly what I don't like about your guess which room I'm in scheme. You started with the kitchen. We all know that's the hardest place to part you from, admit it. But I'm past it though. I mean, you're not really built to handle the problem you asking for. Trust me, it's rough like that. Something as simple as a hand raise, and they'll have to find your whole band-aid. I'm cut like that.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Unbias. If you checking in, JC vs. Charlie Clips just dropped on Guerrilla Warfare Black Ice. This was a really good battle, man. Shout out to John Doe. A lot of y'all don't know who John Doe is, but that's the dude that does the editing for Black Ice. You know, with the gunshots and the coin flipping and dropping with the barrel. Like, that shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a really good job. So I like this battle a lot better than I did Mickey Fax and Danger Zone. I thought Mickey Fax and Danger Zone, it could have been a lot better in my opinion. And so this battle was definitely dope though. I know a lot of people seem to be talking about recycling and overused angles and overused bars in this particular battle. Let me just say this first of all. As a fan, sometimes we can break down a battle, and I know I break down battles myself. We can break down a battle so much that we take away from the battle. This was actually a really good battle. You know what I'm saying? There's not really any need to really kind of like break it down and discredit anybody. If you look at this battle, it's overused angles on both sides. JC had Charlie flips. We hear that a lot. JC had clip flips. We hear that a lot. A lot of people use those lines and angles when they battle Charlie Clips. That's nothing really new. We heard fat jokes. A lot of people use fat jokes when they battle Charlie Clips. As far as Charlie Clips is concerned, he had the young ill angle. We hear that a lot. He had the dancing angle. We've obviously heard that a lot. Let's just get out the overused angles and overused recycled bars. It was on both sides. So let's just get that shit out the way and just judge the battle for what it is. It was a dope battle. So when all things are equal, meaning that both people pretty much did the same shit, you can just judge the battle pretty normal. Let's get into JC round, man. It was really, really good. He had the chopper line. It looked like a Harley Davidson block party. That shit was dope. He had the Gracie. I told her I wanted a fat bitch, but I didn't know it was you. That shit was nice. The Band-Aid, I'm cut like that, was nice. The publishing clearinghouse, we show up the check niggas. That shit was nice. The retire rich, I just retired rich and I might retire rich or whatever. That shit was dope. He had some choking angles in there where he was talking about Clips choking. That shit was dope too. Very little dry spots, if any, man. I think he might have had like one particular part where it might have been a little dry spot where he took a little time to get to the punch. Other than that, the shit was fire in my opinion. So Clips comes back in his round. I felt like he started a little bit slow. The rebuttal he did, it wasn't all that, but I ain't gonna really take too much from the rebuttal because at least he did it. I don't mind niggas trying to freestyle in a battle, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't trash like some of Sue Surf's rebuttals be, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like trash like that. So for the most part, I ain't gonna grade it good or bad. It was just a rebuttal. The JC is nice. I mean, he got ridiculous manners. That shit was funny. The dance video was good too. The robot shit was cool. He broke down JC's rhyming style at the end. I thought that shit was dead on. It went like perfect with what he was saying. I like the way he broke down Michigan, you know, with the Midwest Miles, X Factor, Ill Will shit. The Ill Will line was crazy.
Who else is from the Yak though?
You and Ill Will, y'all got some hard fans. Y'all know y'all love Ill Will, but if we battle, who die? Ill Will, like it's God's plan. So tell Ill Will, he better have an ill will before I sit him in God's hand. Cause Ill Will, I get to speak to Ill Will when I sit him next to Nas Man.
That was the best line of the fucking battle, in my opinion. I know it wasn't directed at JC, but it still was appropriate because if you know JC, he pretty much came up with Ill Will and Mac Myron in the Mike Murderers League. You know what I'm saying? That's the league that he started at, and then he pretty much blew up and then got signed, you know, got on the PGs and got on URL. So he kind of came up with Ill Will and Mac Myron. So him going at Ill Will and the rest of the Michigan dudes, that shit kind of fit appropriate. I mean, JC was going at DNA, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same shit. So I felt like that shit was cool. That whole thing he was saying about give an inch, take a mile, AI couldn't even explain this because it takes practice. That setup was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That setup was really crazy. So yeah, Clips had a good round as well. And if you really look at it, man, JC was a better rapper. And I think he proved that clearly. The problem is that this wasn't a rap competition. This was a battle. I think he did a better job of battling JC than JC actually battled him. And looking at it, man, a lot of people say, this just shows you an example of when you a battler, because a lot of people say, well, Conceited isn't the best member of the Suns. It's QP, it's Heartless, but Conceited is the better battler between them particular three. You know what I'm saying? If you look at QP, yeah, he got nice bars. If you look at Heartless, he got nice bars too. But when Heartless battled Suge, Big Cannon, he either lost or it was debatable. But when you look at Conceited was the better battler out of everyone in the Suns. So it's not always who's the better rapper, it's who's the better battler. And I think Clips was just a better battler in this particular battle. So that's why I got it, man. Clips 1-0. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the Facebook group, it's Unbiased Review. Beasley Untold Truth coming soon. Peace.